Reassuring the child that whatever was done to them, again, you've responded that you believe them and you support them. Whatever you've done to them was wrong and it shouldn't have happened. And that it wasn't their fault and they didn't do anything wrong. Because no matter how much you would say, yes, that stranger danger, the kid wasn't listening in class and they went off. Kids are kids, people are people, and we're naturally trusting, and we should be, because that's what a healthy world supports. But there are dangerous people out there, and it's definitely not their fault. And knowing that they didn't deserve it, it's not their fault. It's something that you can definitely end off with, and then you're going to make sure you follow up with the right people. Now, after you're able to go to the right people, they're going to take over for you to some degree. So you're obviously going to continue the conversation, being prepped, and I'd say maybe even word for word. And the Jewish Task Force said they're so happy. They've gotten lots of calls from different camps. During the summer, the director might actually say, this is a great conversation. I want to actually give over all this information the way you heard it directly to this person from the Jewish Task Force on the phone. You might have to talk to the relevant authorities, but it's not going to be something that you have to walk off with to your bunk room, sit down, and try to figure out and piece the pieces together. Okay? It's something that you have to feel comfortable having this conversation, reassuring them, empathizing too, but emphasizing that you can't keep promises, and empathizing and listening empathetically. And then the last 2 points, which is the fourth point I didn't mention enough. It doesn't apply as much sometimes in camp, but do they need emergency medical attention and counseling? Sometimes there are kids at home and you're in a regular, like you're the mother child walking down the street with them, down Carlisle, and they share these things with you, and you know they might actually be going back home that night to face exactly the situation. The urgency and emergency can take a different step. Here, something's urgent and camp for sure you have to deal with it right away. I'm not saying urgency is not to that degree, but emergency counseling, you're not going to take any steps less urgent than you would in America as back in the city, as in talking to the director and referring to them, but usually we're able to deal with things on camp before they actually get home, if you follow that. Okay? Any other questions about the blue form before we get on to the pink one?
I thought we were
Anything? All good? Amazing. Okay, now the second form.
Which one were you doing? I was doing the pink one. I thought she was doing it.
I was using the blue.